what's up YouTube? This is Z.D.G coming at y'all with another video, and today has been a long time coming. You know, hot day out in North Park Mall. Got a hot day out in North Park Mall. You know, got the cars and coffee going on, and right now, you know, I got Brandon behind me. And I got the his GXP Pontiac 2009. If I get anything wrong, Brandon, just let me know. Like,
I got you.
Just let me know if I get any specs wrong, because I kind of like studied it a little bit, you know, just a little bit before I actually came out here. And so basically 2009 Pontiac GXP. So like I said, 2009 Pontiac GXP. GXP, like I said, it's GXP rims, right?
Yep, GXP 19-inch wheels. Yeah.
19-inch GXP. Are these 19-inch?
Mm-hmm.
They look like 20s almost.
Nope, they're 19s.
19s, they look good for some 19s, but 19-inch rims, and these rims you can only get with a GXP, right?
Yeah, stock. Yeah.
Stock.
Yeah.
You can only get it with a GXP. I see it's a real GXP sign on the side.
And if you look real close, the GXP, they only come with the Brembo brakes.
With the
Come
Brembo
out of the factory. GTs and the base model G8s do not come with that package.
They do not come with that brake package. Okay, so it's front and back brakes, right?
No,
Just front. I mean, even still, you know.
Yeah.
Still, I mean, just the fact that you get on the front, you know, is all good anyway. What kind of what paint color is this?
The specific paint color is Pacific Slate Metallic.
Pacific Slate Metallic.
Only 45 of them made in this color.
Only 45 made in. See, you know more than me about this thing. Only 45 made in this color. Pacific. Say it again.
Pacific Slate Metallic.
Pacific Slate Metallic. So Pacific.
It's a tongue twister.
It is a tongue twister. So I see the GXP. I see the front grille, and really, to be honest with you, you know, a G8 is really one of my dream cars. You know, one of my dream cars to have. I don't think I would actually get a GXP even if I had the opportunity, just because I'm gonna want to do stuff to it, and I don't want to mess up a GXP. You know.
That's how I feel about it.
Yeah. So yeah, it's one of those cars that you really don't want to mess up. But for overall, I really like the paint color. It's probably one of the best paint colors that I've seen on it. Cause I've seen, you know, a lot of GXPs. One of the you know, better paint colors. Yeah, I think 09 these back in 2009 these were probably running for about 33,000, something like that.
Came up near 40 actually.
Oh, 40,000. Oh, okay.
They're still going between 35 and 40 now with low miles, mint condition. They're still going for mid 30s to upper 30s range right now.
Okay. Oh wow. So they basically the same price. So about $30,000 to $40,000 car. These in particular, these came out right before the Camaro, right?
Yes.
Right before the
came out in 2010.
2010. You know, I see the dual, and you got dual exhaust tips.
Yep. Dual quad exhaust tips.
Dual quad exhaust tips. Shoot. Well, if you want to, you can go ahead and pop the hood if you want to. Yeah, I see the GXP. I see the interior. It got GXP on the seats and the cloth. And so, all right. I think I got the motor right. When I looked it up, 6.2 liter V8, 415 horsepower, and 415 pound-feet of torque.
That's correct.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. But yeah, 6.2 liter V8, and I think I think the Camaro also had a 6.2, right?
Yeah, the SS.
The SS.
Same engine drivetrain.
Same engine drivetrain. And the G8 GTs came out with, I think it's 5.7, was it?
No, they're 6.0.
That's 6.0? All right, so G8 GT 6.0, 6.2. No, basically, you know, all the differences between this GXP and the regular GT, you know, and, you know, just all the differences. And so for the outside, you know, I really like this paint color, man. Like, I really love this paint color. I love the way that they did the motor, how they put the like the cap over it, like to cover it, to make it look, you know, a lot more I guess give it like a clean look. You know, like I know a lot of the earlier like Trans Ams and like even GTOs, when they came out with them, they didn't have a cover like this over them. They just had the motor just sitting there, and then, you know, and I just looked at a Firehawk just recently, and even that didn't even have a cover on. They had all this extra stuff, and it didn't even have a cover on it like that, which I don't think.
Have the aftermarket supercharger. Along with exhaust. Full bolt-ons.
Full bolt-ons.
Yeah. Firehawks are the holy grail. They made 9 of the GXPs in the Firehawk edition.
Oh yeah, they did make Firehawk GXPs. Yeah. Oh wow.
9 of them, 25 of them were GTs. They made 25 GT Firehawks.
25
GT
GT
Firehawks.
9
GXPs with the SLP package, Street Legal Performance Package. Which came with the supercharger.
Supercharged.
Bolt-ons, all the way to SLP loud mouth exhaust. I'm sure I'm missing a few other things, but they did a few other cosmetics. Like you see with my seats, it says GXP. What they do with the Firehawk is they put the Firehawk logo right here on the headrest. And they put it where I have the GXP down here. They'll put the Firehawk right below it. I'll have it on the trunk lid as well.
Yeah.
Basically, the only difference is in the GXP Firehawk, they make around 600 horsepower.
Make around, whoa, 600? Dang, and that was back in 09. Yeah, that was they were beating, shoot, everything. Dodges, you know, everything. They were beating, yeah, they were beating everything. You know, and you know, for the most part, you know, I love the way this outside looks. You know, like I said, Brandon, you know, when I first saw this car, it was actually up here at North Park, and I was looking for Brandon. I couldn't find him, and I left. And then I saw you at what car meet was it? that I saw you at
Oklahoma State Fair.
Oklahoma State Fairground car meet. Yeah, that's why I was like, you know, I wanted to do a review on it, you know. But yeah, this is, you know, love the outside, love the way the motor looks, love the way the front grille, everything on here looks. And so now we're gonna get on the interior, on the inside. So we did the whole outside. Y'all see the and shoot, what you about? You about 5'11"? As a matter of fact, you 6 foot.
Yeah.
You 6 foot. You sit down first. So you see Brandon about 6 foot, you know, sitting down up in there, and actually this is a sedan anyway, so just about pretty much anybody can fit inside, you know, a GXP. You know, a lot of room, very spacious. The only thing, you know, I never really was big about the G8 was the fact that it was a sedan. I'm not really a sedan type of a person, but at the same time, you know, it looks better than the GTO to me, and so I like the way it looks. I'll take the sedan over the GTO, you know. And even though the GTO is one of the cars that I like a lot, all right. So as you can tell, as I said before in my other videos, I'm about 5'9", and so obviously, you know, I got a lot of leg room, got a lot of headroom. Yeah, there's a lot of room in this car. It's very spacious in the front seat. Let me get in the back seat. And in the back seat, and this is scoot back pretty far for somebody who's he's 6 foot. So, and I gotta
still fit back there comfortably.
Yeah, comfortable, very comfortable back here. A lot of space. You know, basically, you know, just like most sedans, you know, most modern sedans today. But yeah, the back seat looks really good. Yeah, y'all see Brandon, 6 foot, got all the room.
And I already have the seat adjusted to me.
Yeah, seat is adjusted for somebody who's 6 foot, and he's back there. He's 6 foot. He can sit back there. So you got people, you know, even somebody over 6 foot could sit back here. As you can tell, you know, a lot of space in the back seat. And like he said before, I like the way they make these steering wheels look. The steering wheel looks really good. I like the way this leather wrap steering wheel. Like the way the steering wheel looks. Like the GXP leather. Got the GXP on the seats. Got about what on the dash? You got about 180 on the dash.
Yep.
180 on the dash. Was the dash different for
The only difference between the GXP dash and GT and base model is that it actually has the logo. And
oh, okay, so it actually has the logo, the GXP logo.
Yeah,
and I like the way, you know, just the whole thing look. You know, your handle, it got the GXP right here to let
that's
you know.
The build number out of the 1829, that 1400. That's
1400.
The build number.
And how many you think? 1829.
Yep, 1829 GXP is made in 09.
Made 09 GXP. This is love the way this interior looks. So now we can shoot, if you want to, we can go for the No, not overly loud, but you know, good sounding exhaust. Love the way the exhaust sounds. So right now we in the GXP, going for the drive. For the most part, this car feels, you know, pretty good. Feels, you know, I've been in a lot of my dad, he works at a Lexus dealership, and I've been in a lot of, you know, Lexus cars, and this car really feels basically the same to me in terms of the way it feels, how comfortable it is. I mean, now obviously, unlike Lexus, it's not as smooth of a drive, but it feels just as good in terms of just sitting and feeling all the leather inside of the car. What like, do you have any like mods that you plan on doing to this thing?
Maybe one day. When I do, I'll probably do full bolt-ons, cam, Pro Charger.
Yeah.
Maybe E85.
Like I said before, because this is a GXP, this is not a car that you really want to like heavily modify, just because they're so hard to find anyway. And you went all the way to Florida to go get this, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you went all the way
Tampa, Florida.
Yeah, you flew there and then you drove back, right?
Right.
Yeah. And how long of a drive was that coming back?
18 and a half hours.
18 and a half hour drive. Ooh! Oh, hey, my stepdad, he has a Camaro SS, and I just we went for a drive when I went to go get my GoPro. We went for a drive in it, and basically they feel the same. You know, they feel exactly the same, other than this one being a sedan. They drive the same, they feel the same in terms of how comfortable they are. I think his Camaro has a little bit more of a, it's not as much of a smooth ride as this.
Right.
I think just because it's a two-door. But for the most part, it's basically the same for the most part in terms of how they feel and, you know, different cars that I've ridden in. For the most part, and then with my dad, he has a lot of old school cars. So like he has like 72 Monte Carlo, 1972, I think Oldsmobile Cutlass 442, Camaro RS Rally Sport 69, Camaro Rally Sport. A lot of old school cars.
Yeah.
And so
they all original?
Yeah, all original. I think the 442. I don't think it's a real 442, but I mean for the most part it's clean. It has like a pearl cream white look to it. The 72, a lot of them. The 72, I know he actually put the motor in. He actually got a motor and put the motor in. You know, I think the 69 is for the most part original, but the other ones are pretty highly modified. For the most part, these GXPs, this is my first time actually riding in a GXP, and I've seen them here and there, you know, in Oklahoma, but I've never actually, you know, gotten one, sat in one. And this one actually feels like really, really good. I love the way this GXP feels. This is a really nice car. And, in terms of, cause I drove the 72 Monte Carlo. I don't think it really would count as a super sport, but 72 Monte Carlo, and that one was actually a pretty powerful car. It was a pretty powerful car. I think I was making like 500 to 600 to the wheel.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was.
That's good power.
Yeah, I think it was it was definitely an 11-second car.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if he's actually ever drag racing, but it's definitely an 11-second car. But for the most part, even this probably runs in what, the 11s too?
Stock it runs low 13s.
Low 13s. Low 13s.
Go. There he goes.
Oh yeah. Woo! That's a lot of power right there, man.
I had to wait for it to downshift for a second.
This is a lot of power. GXPs, like I said, a GT is really, really my dream car. You know, like I said, my dream car ride is a Pontiac G8.
If you're not trying to spend the money, I'd go with the GT.
GT?
Especially if you're wanting to modify a little bit. I mean, they're still rare cars, but they're not like the holy grail like the GXPs.
Yeah. I think they run for about what? They run 15,000, something like that.
If they're low mileage, mint condition, they run anywhere from 15 to 20,000.
15 to 20,000.
Yeah. I've seen them go for nearly about 20 grand, actually.
10 grand. Yeah, that's why I was like, when I was like, cause usually, and it's just that. And anyway, I mean, I feel like it's the same as, you know, even a GT. But in terms of, you know, just the way it feels on the inside, but in terms of like the power that you get, you know, you get a big power band. Cause I think the GT just makes 400 like flat, right?
Factory, I think they make about 370.
370?
360, 370.
Oh, so that's lower than what I thought it was. Yeah, and this one, I don't know if this one makes as much as the when the Camaro came out, because the Camaro came out after this. So I think they got the same motor, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
they have same motor, 6.2 LS3.
That's what I thought. Yeah. Like I said, yeah, I like the way this car looks. I like the way I like the way it feels.
Mm-hmm.
This is a really nice car. You went all the way to Florida to get this. I don't know.
Nice,
I don't know.
smooth ride. It's got lumbar adjustment, so.
Yeah, that's why
there's
I feel
no issues
so
there.
Yeah. I don't know, cause this thing has. I think up until like this one came out, most cars. I think even the GTO, I think even had it independent suspension.
Yeah.
I know this one does.
Yep.
The GTO did. I know when they came out the Firebirds and the Camaros, like late 90s, early 2000s, they weren't really. They didn't have independent suspension. They still had the bar to where it was just like every bump you felt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think even the Trackhawks, the Fire Hawks, the Fire Hawks didn't have independent suspension. That wasn't an option back then. Rear-wheel drive sedan. I know they got the GXP Grand Prix. Was it Grand Prix?
Yeah.
Yeah, Grand Prix, GXP. And those are nice too. But I mean, I'm not really big on like cars that are front-wheel drive. Yeah, I'm not really a front-wheel drive type of a person. I do all-wheel drive, just because all-wheel drive is quicker overall. But front-wheel drive is not really my thing. I like rear-wheel drive better than most of everything. I feel like it's more original, especially when it comes to American-made muscle cars. Rear-wheel drive is like kind of like I don't know how you would say it. It's kind of something that, even though it's not practical for like at least like bad weather and like just like as a daily driver.
Like this is the kind of car you want to bring out like on a nice day.
Like on a day like today. They like said it'd be like a perfect day to bring out a car like this. But like I said, this review is over. It's done. I love this car. I appreciate you for letting me do a review on this car.
Yeah, anytime.
Yeah. Like I said, this is Z.D.G. I'm out.